Hi guys, I'm doing a little dynamic stretch video for you here. So you're going to get a bit of a workout from this one, but it's all about lengthening and increasing flexibility. Obviously I'm quite flexible because this is what I do, so don't overdo it. Your shapes don't have to look like mine. Some of you might be more bendy and that's awesome too, so listen to your body and go slow. This is best to do warm, so if you haven't already done a workout or a warm-up, then you can try I've got an 8-minute cardio warm-up on this channel, which is free, or you can, if you've had a warm bath or you've done something, basically you want to feel warm. You don't want to be feeling cold. Okay, so we're going straight in. So feet are hip distance apart. This is my posture when I don't know whether to face you or face the side. I'm going to go this way. So we're going to go down onto the toes. We're going to start here. Now, engage the pelvic floor, fingertips to the floor. We're going to send the hips high, relax the head over the toes for 2, and sit it back for 2. Didn't touch my wire in. And again, hips high for 2. I can multitask. And low for 2. And again, hips high for 2. Relaxing the head down for 2. And again, hips high. Lift the pelvic floor for 2. And bending low. Keeping the navel in the whole time. 2 more. Up for 2. And down for 2. Squeezing the buttocks as we go high, holding it here this time. Now if you can get your fingers on the floor, great. We want straight legs. So if you can't get your hands on the floor with the legs straight, hands to shins is absolutely brilliant as well. We're going to rise and lower. So rising onto the toes and then resist as you lower. So as you lower, I want you to send your hips up. So rising up, keep the hips high and imagine you're just pulling the heels down but the hips don't move. Down for 2. Spiraling the sit bones out as we lower. Lower for 2. 4 more. Rise for 2. Navel in, shoulders away from your ears. Lower for 2. And rise for 2. And lower for 2. And a rise for 2. And lower for 2. Last one. Up for 2. And down. Soft knees. Roll it up. Take the legs really nice and wide. We're going to work from side to side, easing into the hips, bringing the chest forward slightly, keeping the heart space nice and open, shoulders down the back. 1 and 2. Over for 2. And over for 2. And over for 2. Now, if it's available to you, take the hands to the floor. So we're going to start to lift this heel off the floor. 1 and 2. And this foot can stretch or flex or whatever feels nice. Have a play with that. Now watch that your knees are tracing your middle toes. We want good knee alignment here. So working into the hips, into those turnout muscles, into the glutes for 2. There should be no discomfort in the knees. If there is, come back up to here. 1 and 2. And we're going to take it over to the side. Hold it as deep, as low as you can. And we're going to pulse either from here or from here for 8. We've got 8, 7, 6, knees over middle toe, 5, 4, 3, 2, changing sides, up and over we go, 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, really nice, 4, 3, 2, 1, good. Let's find a nice low lunge, press that back heel away, open the chest, good. From here we're going to pull it back. So pull that right hip back as we do chest towards thigh. 1, 2, and then low lunge for 2. Check knee over ankle. So keep it wide. Back for 2, pressing the left heel down. We're nice and wide. And then we lift for 2. Back for 2. Pull the pelvic floor in and up, sending that right hip back. Lower for 2. And a 1 and 2. And a lower for 2. Last time. Back and hold. Stay here. Pull the right hip back. Hands are on the floor. Breathe. Softening where you don't need to be holding any tension. Holding it here or keeping the hands down, maybe practicing splits. Don't worry if you're not all the way down. Hold yourself up. Use your arm strength. Couple of breaths wherever you are. Stretching or flexing the toes. And then coming back up. This time bring both hands to the inside of the right foot, take the right foot to the outside of the mat, lizard pose. A little bit of movement here. And again, we're going to lower and straighten. So lowering down, bending the arms, lowering the back knee for 2, push up for 2. And lower for 2 as we lower, the right knee opens for 2, moving slowly and mindfully up for 2. And again, lower for 2 and up. For 2, lower to your depth and hold. 2 full deep breaths here. easing into tension. Really nice. Turning those right toes out, we're going to go into horizon pose. So I'm going to do this one this way for you. Stay as you are, so you're here in lizard. I want you to turn the right toes out. I want you to come onto the outside of your left foot and drop that left hip. Take the right arm up and open it, okay? So my left hip's not on the floor, but I'm going to dip it down, opening through the right glute and maybe the IT band if that's quite tight, but you should also feel this in your left hip, so as maybe the IT band on this side. Down for 2, up for 2. Just going 4 of these, going down and push. Using your core, down and push, down and hold, breathe. My left hip is down on the floor now. If it doesn't get there, don't worry. Ankles are active. Spiral back, changing sides, left leg's through for a nice low lunge. I feel like one of those animals in the basket when they're about to sleep and they keep turning around because they don't know which way to face. Okay, spike the right heel back, left foot forwards. Nice low lunge, and we're going to pull the left hip back as we lengthen back for 2. And then forwards. So try to inhale with length as we come forwards. Exhale even longer as we draw it back. Don't lock the knees here, keep the knees slightly soft. Inhale forwards. Exhale, bring it back. Navel draws in. Inhale forwards. Exhale back. Really nice stretch to do. One more. Inhale forwards. Rippling through the spine as we do this as well. Exhale, draw it back and hold. Breathe here. Breathing fully. Softening where you can. Stay here or take your weight into the hands, practicing splits. Inhale, lengthen, find space. Exhale, let go of anything that doesn't serve you. When you're ready, both hands come to the inside. Find lizard. Here we go. Inhale, push the mat away with both hands and both feet. Exhale, softening the elbows, lowering that back knee, lowering the chest. Inhale, push it away. Exhale, lower. Remember, you don't have to look like I do or anyone else. Everyone's shapes are going to be different. You want to feel this in and around the hips and the groin, possibly the lower back. One more, inhale up. And now find your depth. You can come onto the outside of the left foot if that feels better. Gently move. Find that sweet spot where you're really meeting your edge. And then breathe into discomfort. Full breaths in, full breaths out. Coming up onto the hands, we're going to turn the left toes out, come onto the outside of that right foot. Right hand stays down, left arm goes up and over, hips are lifted. We dip down and then push both feet and your hand in to lift up. And dip. And as you dip, you're really twisting towards the back, towards the left shoulder. Down and up and then down and hold. Lengthen the left arm away as you drop your right hip. Lift the body, find length, shoulders down, soften the jaw, breathing. And release. Let's take the legs out to second. Really stretch the feet. Now, if your shoulders aren't directly over your hips, then get a cushion underneath your buttocks so you can sit like this without your pelvis tilting. Okay, really important. And then when you're there, flex the toes. Toes towards the ceiling, knees towards the ceiling. Arms out, engage your core, up and over for 4, 3, 2, other way for 4, 3, 2, press back to the legs down as we reach forwards, opening through the groin, the inside thighs, 2, 1, last time, over, navel draws in, 3, 2, other side for 4, 3, 2, forwards we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands down, just slump forwards, your version, relax the legs. Big breath in, big breath out. Nice. Coming back up, soles of the feet together, push the feet together. Inhale, lengthen as you push. Exhale, relax the feet as we round forwards. And again, inhale, push. Exhale, relax. Hold it here this time, head towards your feet, take a big breath in. Breathing into the base of the spine. Really nice. Rolling up. Couple of big shoulder rolls here. Bring the feet forward slightly for stability. Rolling the shoulders forwards, up and back. Opening through the chest. And then bring them the other way. All the way around. Big, big, big. Notice your back as you take this big movement, easing tension in. And then we're going to interlock our fingers behind us. In fact, come onto our knees for this one. So you can sit back on the heels, knees are shoulder width apart. Interlock your fingers behind you. Put the palms of the hands together. And we're going to soften the jaw. Draw your shoulders down and together as you pull the hands away. Pull and then release. Keep the pelvic floor engaged. Pull and then release. If you can get the palms together, great. If not, that's just your intention. Pull and release. This time, pull and hold. You can stay here, or if it feels okay, maybe coming up onto the knees, taking a little back bend. If you want to, it's just an option. Relax the head down. Big breath in. Big breath out. Keep breathing. Slowly release. Sit back down. This time, opposite way, we're going to interlock the fingers, push the palms together, chin to chest, draw the navel in, breathing into the back. Stay here. Really send your shoulder blades back as you push the palms forward. Keep long in the neck. Good. Let's take a little camel variation. So we're going to take our left hand to the floor as we send the hips forwards. Find a little scoop. Exhale round. Inhale, send the hips forward. Little back bend, side bend. So this again can look like however feels good to you. If it's too much to take the hand to the floor, you might work with the hand on the hip here. And that's okay, working into the side body. Or you might have lots of rotation flexibility in your hips, lower back, and you might be really going all the way, hand to the floor with this one. Wherever you are, breathe. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Squeezing the hips forward, opening through the fronts of the thighs. Forwards and down. And up and down. Last one. And release, not quite a dynamic one, but always a lovely stretch. Let's just walk the fingers forwards into extended child's pose for a couple of breaths here to ease into the back. Breathing in. Soften. And again. And release. We're going to end on our back. Rolling down. Okay, hug your right knee in. Couple of options here. So if you can reach your foot, take your left hand to your right foot. And then we're going to either put your left foot on the floor here. That's a slightly modified version, making it a little bit easier. Or you can really extend it out, keeping it active, slightly harder. So we're going to keep our right hand on our thigh here. Relax the head down, chin to chest. So we're going to push. And if you can't reach your foot, then hold on to the calf or the ankle. That's fine. We're going to push. Open, hand to foot, and then exhale, release. Sorry, inhale, release. Exhale, push. Gently, I say push. It's more of a gentle in the direction of, and then release. Keep breathing. Opening, and down. So for some of you, keep the left leg active. For some of you, you're going to start to straighten this leg and work it down towards the floor. If you're quite flexible, keeping the navel in, 1 and 2, and back for 2. 1 and 2. Try and keep the pelvis in a nice neutral position. Back for 2. 1 and 2. And back for 2. And what I mean by that is if I really allow my right hip to hitch, I can just take the foot straight to the floor. That's not what we're aiming for. We're trying to keep the pelvis level, working into the hamstring and the lower back. Down for 2. Couple more. Open for 2. And down for 2. Last one. Open and hold. Both feet are flexed if your left leg is extended, but you're breathing. And you're releasing. Great. Let's go on the other side. Right hand to the sole of the left foot. Right foot's either on the floor or really active, extended in front of us. Here we go. Extending for 2 gently and bending for 2. Keep breathing. Navel draws in, neck is long. Move with your breath. Whichever way you're doing it, inhaling or exhaling, but just move in a way that feels good. Keep the knee soft. So even when we extend the leg, we don't want to lock the knee. Opening for 2 and bending for 2. A few more. Keep it mindful. Keep the knee and toe in alignment. Keep the pelvis as neutral as you can. Last 2. Opening for 2, using that left arm to draw the thigh towards the side of the body. Back down for 2. And then opening for 2, hold it this time. Breathing. And releasing. Good. Hug the knees in. Take a little rock from side to side. Last one, we're just going to rock and roll up and down through the length of the spine. Now, if you're on a hard floor, put a soft blanket or something down to do this. It should feel nice on your spine. If it doesn't feel good, it's not your thing. Don't do it. That's okay. Otherwise, just rocking forwards and back, using your core, keeping the chin down slightly. For the last 2. 1. Woohoo! And we're done. Hopefully feeling nice and long and lean. And you can come back and do this anytime. Let me know how you got on. Thanks.